Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another Thursday review on a Friday. Yes, I know folks, this video is coming a day late, and I apologize for that. The reason why it's coming a day late is because yesterday I was having some uploading issues, so therefore I decided to just scrap everything and go into things fresh today. So here we are. So today I'm reviewing We Stand on Guard issue number 2. And to those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now right off the bat, yes, I love this cover. In fact, I love it for the same reason that I love the cover to issue number 1, the artwork. I think that Steve Skroce's art is awesome, and even though he doesn't use a lot of color on this cover, I still think that the black, white, and gray works amazingly. Also, with looking at this cover and seeing our band of heroes here marching along, doesn't that make you think of the Bridge Over the River Kwai song? Okay, to those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to post a link in the description below of that song. So after watching this, go check that out, and while listening to it, think of this comic book cover. So, from the cover alone, do I think this book is batting 1,000? Yes, but that's just the cover. Now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before we do, I just want to take the time to mention to any new viewers out there or any new subscribers to my channel that if at any time during this review or any of my past reviews, if you notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it sounds like I'm just reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find they help the review flow a lot smoother. Second, with the notes, if I'm reading part of the review and I get stuck, I can backtrack and then keep going. And third, well, basically, memorizing text has never been one of my strong suits. So therefore, the notes are actually a help aid. But if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. Sound cool? Alright, so I'm going to give you guys the good, I'm going to give you guys the bad, and then I'm going to give you guys my overall verdict. But before I get to that, I just want to talk a bit about this book as a lead up to the good, bad, and my verdict. Alrighty? So let's get started. So in this issue, Brian K. Vaughan gives us a much needed glimpse inside the camps of both the evil American occupiers and the scrappy Canadian rebels. This, I find, was important because in the first issue, we're basically just thrust into this era of war without time to wonder why. So any opportunity for backstory is great. The issue starts with another stirring flashback. We learn that Tommy and Amber are both still alive and on the run from American forces. In the few panels we get, it's clear that Tommy is fulfilling his father's dying request to take care of his little sister Amber. Now, I may be reading too much into this, but I'm thinking Tommy's fate may tie directly into Amber finding the 2-4 the way she did. When we jump back into the present, we see what the 2-4 do with the guerrilla vehicle they acquired in issue number 1. There's a great conversation between Dunn and Amber, where we learn a bit about Dunn's history and current frame of mind. We also meet our first seemingly important member of the American Invasion Force, a character by the name of Colonel Storrs, as she interrogates an unfortunate Canadian farmer. Beyond that, there's a great Vaughan-style ending that really makes waiting for the next issue very difficult. So now for the good. So first off, I gotta say, the vehicles in this series are awesome. I really love the G.I. Joe sensibility of this series. Every vehicle is ridiculously awesome. Every character has a badass nickname, and no one walks around without cool body armor and, to coin the phrase that Bruce Campbell made famous, a boomstick. The vehicle we see in this issue is Highway's huge tank Jawa sandcrawler thingy. Basically, it rocks. And if they don't make an action figure out of this series, I'll be a little disappointed. But I'm not holding my breath on that, but it would still be cool. I also love getting a glimpse into the HQs of both the American and Canadian camps. Doing this gives us at least a bit of insight into why these people are doing what they're doing. This is something we'll need more of in each issue, because as much as the action scenes are great, we still need to know why they're happening. And I have a feeling that finding the answers to the big questions is going to be a long and interesting journey. Lastly, by the end of the first issue, the art had won me over. But now I'm really digging it. Scrose's art, or Scrose, I still can't say his name properly, sorry guys. His art is unique without being weird or sketchy. And Hollingsworth's colors have an awesome je ne sais quoi. Well, sorry for being vague, but I'm no art major. As I try vainly to describe why it appeals to me, I realize I'm not making any sense. All I can say is that, turn the page. All I can say is that the color palette he uses brings back memories of snow-covered fields at night when the snowy ground lit up by moonlight is brighter than dark blue-gray sky. Like I said, nonsense, right? Anyway, now for the bad. The only bad I can squeeze out of this issue is that it feels like I'm peeking through curtains to get a look at this world. What I mean is, we're getting the finest glimpses. Hold on a second. Yes. We're getting the finest glimpses into this war, which can make me feel a little unfulfilled. Basically, I want it all now. Though I'm sure this slower pace will pay off tenfold as the series continues. Oh, and there's no big explosive combat scene. But I don't actually expect that in every issue. I mean, let's be real, right? Anyway, now for the verdict. Another great issue that seems to quell my worry about Vaughn trying too hard to appeal to Canadian readers with old references, only we'd understand. Nearly every line of dialogue pushes the story forward or gives us some needed insight into these interesting characters. And the lack of a huge action set piece is made up for with tense interactions and one hell of a cool tank. And if there's one thing I'm left wanting by the end of this issue, it's the next issue. So there you go, folks. There's another Thursday yet late review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. If I get a thumbs down, it just means I gotta work harder on pleasing you guys. That's right. Also, if you're into reviews like this one, I do one every Thursday and every Saturday. Thursday being a current book, Saturday being one of either a back issue, a hot topic book, or something that just really catches my eye. Also, if you're into unboxings, I do those every 2 months since I am a member of the Marvel Collector Corps. And if you're into backstories on lame superheroes, well then every Wednesday I do a little, I guess you could say, series on a random character. And also, while looking around, make sure to comment on any video you like, because I love reading viewer comments. And as well, like or dislike any video. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty, so that's it for now. The next time you'll see me is tomorrow for the weekend review. and I think you're going to like it because we're going to be reviewing this bad boy right here. So anyway, till tomorrow, this is Punisher 88 signing off. See ya!